drafting and deciding each man's now and each man's forever. Randy and Cody.
So as you just heard, Smackdown just ended. All right. I mean, like the main talking point, main event, of course. So the actual main event of the show was Matt Cardona versus Randy Orton, which we'll get to when we get to the opening of the show. But Matt versus Randy match, quote unquote match. It's really just you have an injured arm, so I'm gonna hurt that arm, and I'm gonna treat you like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's all it was. It's just at one point Randy just rips the cast off and just starts bending his arm, within the turnbuckles. Throws him shoulder first into the post. All the fun jazz. I mean, Matt Cardona gets some good offense in, but it's just Randy. It's just Randy. Punishing him for having a broken arm. It's really funny. RKO 1 2 3. Randy wins, and then Cody Rhodes. He pulls in. His truck. His whole bus pulls in. Gets out, and honestly, how dare you? How dare you make me watch him get out of his bus and actively walk to the ring? Like I'm watching the backstage crew at this point just going home. Like, no, I'm being dead serious. Watch it back too. Hopefully they show it. At one point Cody Rhodes is walking backstage to get to Randy Orton out into the ring, and someone literally comes out of the bathroom. Stinks in there. So like I'm not paying attention to Cody Rhodes anymore. I'm just looking around at him, since you're going to make me watch him get to the ring. How dare you? I'm being dead serious. Cody Rhodes gets there at like 9:48. His music doesn't hit until like 9:51. I'm telling, he's just walking to the ring. How dare you? But yeah, he finally gets into the ring. I just want to talk to him. Gets in and immediately starts fighting. Punch, kick, kicks, punch, gouging the eyes. How blood feuds run. And they keep doing the whole pull apart brawl. At some points, all the security guards, they finally break them apart, but then one of them breaks away and starts punching him again, and then they break away, and the other one breaks away. Punch. They keep doing that a lot, basically the rest of the show. And then JELLYROLL comes out, comes to Randy like, come on, man, this isn't you. Think about it. I miss the old Randy. Goes back to Cody, telling Cody to knock it off. Come on, we're all supposed to be friends here. We're all supposed to hug it out. We're all supposed to be buddies. Come on. And Randy gets rid of all the security guards. JELLYROLL turns around straight into an RKO. Oh, Randy, that's your friend. That's your friend, Randy. How could you? And then the show, as you heard, goes off the air. Randy runs out of the ring being a little snake boy, and end of the show. I thought tonight was fine. There's some decisions I don't fully agree with, if I'm being truthfully honest. But it was fine. It was alright. Let me quickly get to my notes. I didn't write a lot of notes. I had to honestly go to whenever I don't watch the shows or I miss a part of the show, I always go to Santi Zap and watch his reviews of the shows to see what all I missed. During one of the matches or one of the reviews, I can't remember what, I went back to rewatch a lot of things because I was busy saving a video to my Chromebook, so I couldn't use my Chromebook for notes. I can't get Smackdown on the TV because I don't know how to use our VPN on the TV, so I couldn't watch Smackdown, and so the only way I could do it is on my phone, and for some reason the phone won't let me crossplay, so I can't have Smackdown going on in the background while I type notes. It's very annoying. So my notes are going to be very, very short. It might actually be a very short episode, a very short review. But yeah, Randy comes out. I don't fully know what he's talking about. He's just kind of spitting the same shit he was spitting last week of Cody Rhodes wanted this. Cody Rhodes wanted the Viper to come out, and I gave him what he wanted. And then Matt Cardona comes out, and Randy's like, nah, no way, that isn't how this works. He's like, come on, what do you want? You have a mic, don't you want to say something? So say it. Just hits Randy over the head with the microphone. That just clobbers him with the mic. Yeah, Randy and Matt Cardona is confirmed for later on tonight. We get a backstage a backstage little segment with Nick Aldis and Trick Williams, where Nick confirms, hey, Trick, you've been doing such a good job, you're a hot star. I believe it. Social media believes it. The fan obviously believes it. You're getting a WrestleMania match, Trick. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Sammy then comes in like, hey, Trick. Hey, Nick. Can I talk to you real quick? Cause I'll do it here, I guess. It's like, hey, so what's the plan for my WrestleMania? And Nick just looks straight at Sammy and is like, yeah, I don't got nothing for you, dog. I don't got nothing for you, Sammy. I don't know if you're gonna make it to Mania. Sammy walks away for a second. Trick is great. He's over here just jabbing it up with Nick. Oh, Saint Nick. Trick and Nick, you know what I mean? You like giving gifts, don't you? And Sammy just runs back in and just clobbers Trick Williams. And the first thing that came to mind was Man Down, Pimp in Distress. Oh my god. Yeah, this was a good little backstage little thing. It's good. I don't know if there's anything else that happened. Oh, the tag team. I didn't care about the women's tag team thing. I'm sorry. I actually forgot to write it down. I don't care. Because tonight we got the Bella twins of Nikki and Brie Bella versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. We had Irresistible Forces. I couldn't remember the name for a second. And the second I heard the music, I'm like, this match no longer matters. Because they're just going to interfere, and they did. The match was good. The match was all right. But yeah, like I said, during a little pin exchange between Brie and Alexa, Brie kicks out. Alexa runs to the ropes, and Lash hits her with a stiff left for Brie to get the pin and win. That was fine. Okay, sure. I hate that the Bellas won, but sure. And then, yeah, how the women's tag team's got to be. All of them brawl at once. So Lash and Nia gets in, they brawl. Charlotte and Alexa brawl. The Bellas brawl. And then I'll say a good surprise that actually got me. Bayley and Lyra came out to kind of somewhat even the odds and attack Irresistible Forces of Nia and Lash, and the baby faces stand tall. That was nice. I didn't like that. That one actually caught me off guard. That was good. The Judgment Day, quote unquote, reunites, as R-Truth would say. So Damien's walking backstage, finds R-Truth talking about 6 feet. What the fuck? 6 inches, I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to build a clubhouse because the Judgment Day's back. No, we're not. Jelly Roll comes in just to, hey champs, how you doing? And it's like, yeah, you see, that's Tom and Nick Mysterio. You look different. It's like, yeah, I lost weight. No, that ain't it. You cut the mustache. It's like, what the fuck's going on? And it doesn't help the fact that Rhea then joins the scene to congratulate R-Truth and Damian Priest. It's like, see, the Judgment Day's back together. Dominic and Rhea's back together. And they Jelly Roll and R-Truth run off doing their thing. Jelly Roll gives actually a nice little pep talk to Rhea. That was cool. And then, yeah, Rhea congratulates Damian for, becoming a champion. Damian says, thank you. Now it's your turn to win gold. Rhea comes out to cut a promo on Jade Cargill. The what are they called? The Take Back, which I don't like that name. The Take Back. Cool. Sure. The Take Back. They come out to Jade's theme song, and I didn't care. Don't care. Simply can't care, because I'm trying my best. I promised I am, but the more this back and forth went on, the less I was like, can we just get to the match, please? I know y'all are going to stand up. Can we just get to it? Because yeah, there's a lot of talking over people, stepping over lines, a lot of little awkward pauses. It's like, can we just get to the match? And then we got to the match that didn't even start. The match started during quote unquote commercial breaks. By the way, I also really want to preface, get a VPN. Just get a VPN. Like, dead ass, get a VPN. It's much better. You get to watch the actual show to some extent. But I'll say, even with the VPN, you'll still get like the quote unquote commercials, which is just a we'll be right back screen. But we came back, the match has already started, not even 10 seconds, maybe even 15 goes by, and the disqualification, DQ happens because Jade Cargill starts attacking Rhea. Oh, where'd my match go? Where did my match go? Yeah, so the takeout, what are they called again? The take back, attack Rhea Ripley, and Jade Cargill still stands tall. I'm trying my best. I don't care. I can't care. I want to care. I just don't. I'm very upset about that. Drew McIntyre is backstage. Really just talking about Jacob Fatu and how he's been screwed over the past couple of years and how he wants to get his get back. Miz and Kit Wilson doing a little backstage segment. I'm actually liking this pairing so much. I really do want to see more of them. Danhausen comes in, like, hey, well, he had a name for Kit. I can't remember what it was, but hey, Kit, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. How can I be a part of your team? Because I got the manly brawler, scrappy, I look good, my hair looks like. Kit just says, you are toxic. And then Dan said, well, you are cursed, and disappears. I enjoyed this. I've seen a lot of comments about Danhausen, like, oh, he's being overused, oh, he's being overhyped. I wish they didn't use him on every show. I honestly like that he's being used on every show. I mean, hell, like it's better than what they did with Royce Keys, because, like, what the fuck is Royce Keys at? Where is he at? That's like, you get a new investment and then don't use him. I'd rather the way they've done Danhausen, where like you get a new investment and you use it. You just use it. Just keep going. Just keep using it. Then Royce Keys, where you get it, you don't touch it at all. Where has he been? Dead ass. He might be on a bunch of other house shows, or not house shows, main events. I saw him live on Smackdown. The last time I saw him was February 13th when I went live, and I got to watch the main event. It was him versus Nathan Frazier. Where's Keith? I was about to say, where's Keith Lee? Where's Keith Lee too? But where's Royce Keys? Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson. Fucking phenomenal. A much better match. A much longer match than I thought. It was really good. I think I'd argue this is the match I'd actually have you go out of your way to see. If I had to recommend a match, go watch this one. Kit Wilson versus Jelly Roll. It's a good match. Fucking the tourniquet. The tourniquet is beautiful. It's like a twist of fate. Like the Jeff Hardy twist of fate, but he's not in the company anymore. We can call it something else. So they call it the tourniquet. I love it. Jelly Roll wins with a choke slam. Again, it's a good match. It's a really good match. The only other match I'd recommend is Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes, but I don't want to because I'm so upset. My WrestleMania card, purely because of Smackdown, is crumbling. I'm so mad. I don't think they're doing the triple threat between Julia, Tiffany Stratton, and Io Sky. I'm a little upset about that. Fucking MFTs lost the tag team titles. God damn it. And then Sami Zayn wins the United States champion. He wins. He beat Carmelo Hayes for the United States champion. Because Trick Williams wanted to get involved, and that actually I think makes me more upset. The fact that Trick was the one who cost Carmelo the title. But yeah, Trick tried to get involved. Sami Zayn reversed in. A Trick accidentally hit Carmelo in the head with his little cup. Sami then gets Trick out of there. Haluva kick to Melo, and he pins him to win the United States champion. You know what? I'm actually really upset about that, and it's not to Sami Zayn's fault, but it's more of to my expectations of I really wanted Melo on the card, and he can still be on the card, and I hope he does, but I wanted Melo on the card with that United States champion. Man, that's so upsetting. But yeah, good for Sami. He's holding the United States champion now. They have another backstage segment where it's confirmed of Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams at WrestleMania for the United States champion. That's a little bit better. I feel a little bit better about that, but I'm still not happy about it. We get Jacob Fatu is here. Jacob Fatu comes out. Fuck this crowd. I'm tired of I can't say I've been saying it on here because just start this fucking channel not that long ago, but it's been a thing since like 2020. Not 2020, that's when the pandemic was. When did we come back? 2022? Yeah, it was 2022. Where someone would come out, face or heel, and they just what? Like, God, I hear the what chant, and it tenses me up. It makes me angry. I'm tired of the chant. When Jacob comes out, starts talking to you, you try to take me out, try to take food off my table, try to take my career away, and I'm not having none of that. So anytime if I see you ever against you, it's all spot. Not that I mean. Drew McIntyre comes out. I fully wasn't listening to what he was saying. I'm not even going to pretend, so I don't even know what his promo was about. The Nick Aldis comes out and confirms that we will be getting Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania in a unsanctioned match, which I think fits fairly well. I'm happy with that. I was saying in my main event, in my Mania card, that you have to have some kind of like big plunder bullshit to classify this as good. Because, well, not good, but to like mean something. Because if it was just a one-on-one match, that would be a fine match. But for what these two have done to each other, you gotta have plunder. You gotta have tables, ladders, extinguishers, kendo. You gotta have everything involved. What better thing to do that with than a unsanctioned match? Julia versus Tiffany Stratton for the United States champion. The crowd was not into this match, and that hurt my feelings. But to be completely honest, I wasn't that into the match. It was good, it was fine, but I just think I feel like it was weird to do the match now. You know what I mean? Just a little weird to do it now. I would have done probably like next week. Like I would have done it like a handful of weeks before Mania. Like we're in the last week of March. Mania, the first night of Mania is on the 19th, 18th or 19th. I can't remember. But Mania is like middle of April. Do it the first week of April, and then next week basically. Do it next week. Okay. But yeah, I Julia won. That was good. I think I would have been heartbroken had 2 titles changed tonight. I think I would have cried, honestly, if I'm being truthfully honest. And then we get a quick backstage conversation with JELLYROLL and Zack Ryder with Matt Cardona, and Jelly kind of reveals like, hey, I'm just letting you know, Cody's on his way, so just try to wrap this up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? Just get this over with so we can get Cody. He was like, get the fuck out of my face. It's like, okay, that's fair. That's fair. And then the whole main event between Matt and Randy, where like I said, it was just really working Cardona's arm, and RKO. Randy wins. Cody makes the longest walk. Like, I'm being honest, I almost just sat here for the amount of time it took Cody Rhodes to walk to the ring, just for everybody to understand how much time was wasted. And then he comes out, brawls with Randy. JELLYROLL comes out, talks to him. RKO to JELLYROLL. Randy standing tall. Show ends. A fine show. Like a 2. Nah, I actually like this show. The Sami Zayn winning the United States champion. I'm not gonna. That did hurt. My heart did break a little bit. That did really hurt. But apart from that, it was a good show. I don't want to give it a 2 out of 5, but I don't feel right giving it a 3 out of 5. I think I am gonna give this show. No, I'm gonna give this show a 2 out of 5, with the caveat of that's just a personal opinion on me and how I'm feeling about it. I didn't want to, but I feel more comfortable giving it a 2 out of 5. It was good. I enjoyed it, but there's just like a couple of things where it's like again, Sammy winning the United States, a champion. The Julia and Tiffany match was fine. It was good, but it was alright. And then the whole Rhea B-Fab. It was a B-Fab match. It was Rhea versus B-Fab. That's what the match was. Rhea and B-Fab literally on screen getting like 20 seconds of match and then it being an imminent ending. It's just not. It's fine. It's just fine. And also, there was another thing that happened. I can't remember what it was. And the MFTs had a backstage thing at some point where they were just like, hey, sorry about the whole, blowing up on you guys about losing the tag team champions. It's just been a stressful week. But we still have the lantern, so we just keep this with us. It's almost like we didn't lose the tag team champions type shit. Shinsuke Nakamura was there. Hey, fuck you, Tama Tonga. It's almost like, you're right. And kind of just walked away. Alright, that don't. Cool, dog. That was the end of Smackdown. 2 out of 5. Like, if I really wanted to be generous, I'd do like 2.5 out of 5. Because it was fine. The only thing I'd tell you to go out of your way to watch is the JELLYROLL versus Kit Wilson match. That's about it. If you really enjoyed this, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Please turn on that bell icon if you really want to get notified for whenever I upload. Couple of things I want to address too. One, the music you hear in all of my videos I make, because it's also a little thing I like to do. I like music. The old channel. So this is the first video I'm properly releasing as of now. So from today and then from on points, you'll be getting fresh, newer videos. The past videos I've re-uploaded have been from my other channel that I lost access to, and I'm still so disappointed because I worked so hard on that channel for how little I had it, but the amount of growth I saw in that channel was so good, and it's wiped away, and it was so heartbreaking. So please give me another chance, YouTube. Give me another chance, audience. Light this shit up. Give me a chance, because I really enjoy this for what it's been. It's giving me something to do while I also figure my life out, because shit's been going rough. But this is the proper brand new channel Still the same name, which is I might actually change because it's going to be a little confusing. You know what I mean? But yeah, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Please turn on that bell icon. If you really think I deserve it, share it with a couple of wrestling fans or non-wrestling fans to see if I change their minds or some shit. And then yeah, the next videos will begin next week. I want to go ahead and start doing that. Will be the Raw review. Will be ranking WWE's best matches of the past 10 years, and then the Smackdown review. And then I didn't do it in my Wednesday video, but I'm going to do it here where I ask y'all another question and y'all can comment down below your answer. Who on the WWE roster do you think wins a world championship by the end of 2026? It could be a man, it could be a woman. Hell, it could be, you could break up a tag team if you really felt like it. For me, if I had to pick a wrestler who I think should or would win a world champion, it could be someone who's won it already or hasn't. To make it, more compelling, let's make it someone who hasn't though. I honestly believe we could be getting a Trick Williams. He's so big, or even Obafemi. Those are the two big ones I'm seeing. I might. Actually, I'm gonna go Oba. Oba's gonna be a world champion before the end of the year. Yeah. But tell me your answers, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.